Taking the top spot is Tekken 8, the latest installment in the legendary fighting game franchise that pushes the PS5 hardware to its absolute limits with stunning visuals and smooth gameplay. The game features a robust roster of returning favorites and new characters, each with deep move lists and unique fighting styles that cater to different playstyles. The Heat system adds a new offensive mechanic that rewards aggressive play and creates exciting comeback opportunities during intense matches. Story Mode delivers a cinematic experience with high-quality cutscenes and dramatic fights that conclude the Mishima saga in spectacular fashion. Online play is enhanced with rollback netcode, ensuring smooth matches regardless of connection quality, and the Ranked mode provides a competitive ladder for serious players. Training Mode offers comprehensive tools to practice combos and learn frame data, while the customization options let you personalize characters with various cosmetic items. The PS5 version takes full advantage of DualSense features, with haptic feedback that makes every punch and kick feel impactful, creating an immersive fighting experience.
Coming in second is Street Fighter VI, a revolutionary entry that modernizes the classic franchise while maintaining the strategic depth that veterans love. The drive system unifies multiple mechanics under one resource gauge, encouraging thoughtful decision-making about when to use parries, dash cancels, or devastating drive impacts. World Tour Node introduces an open-world single-player campaign where you create a custom fighter and learn techniques from classic Street Fighter characters scattered across Metro City. The art style blends realistic graphics with expressive animations, and the soundtrack mixes hip-hop and electronic music, creating a fresh, contemporary vibe. Battle Hub serves as a social space where players can meet, challenge others, play arcade games, and participate in tournaments. Modern controls lower the barrier to entry for newcomers, while classic controls satisfy traditionalists, ensuring accessibility without compromising competitive integrity. Commentary feature adds another layer of immersion, and the robust character creator lets you design unique fighters with extensive customization options, making this the most complete Street Fighter package ever released.
Third on our list is Mortal Kombat 1, a timeline reboot that reimagines classic characters and delivers the brutal, satisfying combat the series is known for, with next-gen polish. The Kameo system introduces assist fighters who can be called during matches to extend combos, provide defensive options, or create unique setups, adding strategic depth. Story Mode features a multiverse narrative, with Liu Kang reshaping reality, resulting in familiar characters with new backgrounds and relationships that longtime fans will find intriguing. Fatalities are more creative and graphically intense than ever, showcasing what the PS5 can render in terms of gore and detail. The roster balances returning favorites with redesigned versions, creating fresh takes on beloved characters while maintaining their core identities. Invasions Mode replaces the crypt with a board game-style single-player experience, featuring battles, challenges, and unlockables. Online functionality includes cross-play support, expanding the player pool and ensuring quick matchmaking. The game maintains the series' trademark accessibility with easy-to-execute special moves, while offering depth for competitive players through frame data and advanced techniques.
Moving forward with Guilty Gear Strive, an anime fighter that combines breathtaking visuals with accessible gameplay mechanics that welcome newcomers without alienating hardcore fans. The game features hand-drawn 3D character models that look like animated artwork in motion, with dramatic camera angles and spectacular special moves that fill the screen with effects. The simplified input system and reduced Gatling options make execution more forgiving compared to previous Guilty Gear games, while maintaining strategic depth through the roam and cancel system. Each character plays dramatically differently, from rushdown specialists to zoners and grapplers, ensuring varied matchups and encouraging players to experiment with the roster. Story Mode presents itself as an interactive anime movie with hours of cutscenes that conclude the ongoing narrative threads. Online lobbies use pixel art avatars in customizable rooms, and the rollback netcode ensures competitive matches feel responsive. The soundtrack features heavy metal tracks that perfectly complement the intense action, and the PS5 version runs at silky smooth frame rates with virtually no loading times between matches.
Next up is Dragon Ball FighterZ, a tag team fighter that perfectly captures the anime aesthetic and delivers fast-paced 3 versus 3 battles with explosive visuals. The game faithfully recreates signature techniques and transformations from the Dragon Ball series, with cinematic super moves that look spectacular on PS5. The auto-combo system lets casual players perform flashy sequences, while the underlying mechanics provide depth for competitive players through manual combos, assist calls, and team synergy. The roster spans multiple Dragon Ball sagas, featuring fan-favorite characters from Goku and Vegeta to more obscure picks that appeal to hardcore fans. Story mode includes an original narrative with RPG elements, where you build teams and progress through an overworld map, fighting battles along the way. The 3 versus 3 format creates dynamic matches, where team composition and assist selection dramatically impact strategy. Online features include ranked matches, casual lobbies, and the game maintains an active competitive scene. Arc System Works' signature 2.5D art style makes every character look like they jumped straight out of the anime, and the game remains one of the most visually impressive fighters available.
Continuing with Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising, an enhanced version that expands the original with new characters, mechanics, and quality of life improvements. The game bridges the gap between traditional fighters and RPG fans by incorporating cooldown-based special moves alongside standard fighting game inputs. Characters from the Granblue Fantasy mobile game are beautifully rendered in 3D, with unique movesets that reflect their abilities from the source material. The Raging Strike system adds new offensive and defensive options that create exciting momentum shifts during matches. Grand Bruise mode introduces a beat-em-up style experience, where you fight through waves of enemies, collect loot, and level up your characters, providing a casual alternative to Versus mode. The art direction maintains the fantasy aesthetic, with detailed character designs, beautiful stages, and impressive visual effects during ultimate attacks. Rollback netcode ensures smooth online play, and cross-play support connects PlayStation and PC players, expanding the matchmaking pool significantly, making it easier to find opponents at any skill level.
Following that is the King of Fighters 15, the latest entry in SNK's legendary team-based fighting series, featuring refined gameplay and impressive visual upgrades. The 3 versus 3 format requires strategic team building, as you select characters based on synergy, order, and individual strengths, creating depth before matches even begin. The Shatter Strike system adds a new defensive mechanic that lets players escape pressure situations at the cost of meter, encouraging thoughtful resource management. Character roster includes series veterans and newcomers, with diverse fighting styles, from grapplers and zoners to rushdown specialists, ensuring variety. The game features a story mode that continues the ongoing narrative, with cutscenes and battles, plus a mission mode that teaches fundamentals through challenges. Online lobbies use DJ Station, where you can customize rooms with unlockable music tracks from SNK's extensive game library. The simplified max mode mechanics make the game more accessible than previous entries, while maintaining execution requirements for optimal play. Rollback netcode implementation improves online experience significantly, and the game receives regular updates with new characters and balance adjustments, keeping the meta fresh.
Getting near the end with DNF Duel, a fast-paced fighter based on the Dungeon & Fighter universe that emphasizes aggressive gameplay and spectacular abilities. The conversion system replaces traditional health bars with white health that can be recovered by landing hits, encouraging constant offense and comebacks. Each character represents a different class from the original game, with movesets that incorporate MMO-style abilities translated into fighting game mechanics. The simplified input system uses directional plus button combinations, making special moves accessible, while the MP management system adds resource considerations. Visually, the game impresses with vibrant colors, explosive effects, and smooth animations that showcase character personalities and fighting styles. Guard cancel and reversal options provide defensive tools, but the game clearly favors aggressive play with its mechanics and pacing. Story mode explores character backgrounds and relationships within the Dungeon & Fighter lore, though the narrative takes a backseat to the action. Online play benefits from solid netcode, and the game attracts both traditional fighting game players and fans of the source material, creating a diverse player base with different skill levels and playstyles.
Nearly finished with Soulcalibur VI, a weapons-based fighter that emphasizes 8-way movement and strategic combat with swords, spears, and other armaments. The Reversal Edge system introduces a rock-paper-scissors mechanic that slows down action and rewards reads, creating dramatic moments where players must predict opponent choices. Soul Charge returns, allowing characters to power up temporarily and access enhanced moves that can turn the tide of battle when used strategically. The character creation mode is incredibly deep, letting you customize fighters with various equipment pieces, weapons, and fighting styles, then take them online or into single-player modes. Story mode splits between 2 campaigns, with Libra of Soul offering an RPG-style adventure where you create a custom character, and Soul Chronicle following the main narrative. The diverse roster includes series veterans and guest characters from other franchises, adding variety to matchups. Stage interactions and ringouts add environmental considerations, making positioning as important as frame advantage. The game runs beautifully on PS5, with detailed character models, realistic weapon physics, and ornate stages that showcase different historical and fantasy settings, creating visual spectacle alongside solid fighting mechanics.
Wrapping up our list with Under Night In-Birth 2 Celes, a highly technical anime fighter that rewards execution and system mastery with incredible combo potential. The GRD system creates a tug-of-war for meter advantage, as players build grind grid through offensive and defensive actions, then cash it for powerful Vorpal state benefits. Character designs blend modern anime aesthetics with unique fighting styles, ranging from sword users to hand-to-hand specialists, each requiring different execution levels and strategies. The game features extensive tutorial modes that break down complex systems into understandable lessons, making the steep learning curve more manageable for dedicated players. Combo routes are long and creative, allowing skilled players to express themselves through flashy sequences that deal massive damage when executed perfectly. Chronicle mode presents the story through visual novel segments, with occasional fights providing context for the ongoing conflict between factions. While the game caters primarily to hardcore fighting game enthusiasts who appreciate execution barriers and system depth, it offers enough tools for determined newcomers to improve. The sprite-based graphics maintain a classic arcade aesthetic with smooth animations, and the netcode ensures competitive online matches remain playable, despite the game demanding precise timing for optimal play.